Welcome friends, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon button to get more type of similar videos. So here we will talk about, today we will talk about the shape manipulation. We will talk about the shape manipulation in the Numpy array. So what you can do, you can basically change the shape of an array, and this is pretty simple. Let's say suppose you are having an array, I will take a very simple example. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So you are having this much of total number of items, or you can say elements, and these are separated by the comma. That, as I can say, these are separated by the comma. So you want, we know the number of elements is 9 available here. Okay, and what you need to do, you want to reshape it. So how you can reshape it, this is something that you need to consider, because you are going to reshape it into 2 dimension, or you are going to reshape it into 3 dimension. So how you can do this? Whenever suppose I want to reshape into 2 dimension, so what you need to do, it can be reshaped into 3 cross 3. Okay, why? Because when you find the multiplication of these rows and columns, that is the 3 into 3, it will become 9. Same way you can reshape it into means 1 9. Okay, these are the rows, 1 rows, and you can reshape into 9 1. Why? Because when you multiply by 9 cross 1, it will become 9. When you multiply by 1 cross 9, it will become 9. So this is the shape manipulation. Okay, the row will be 1, the number of column will be 9, and this will say the row will be 9, the number of column will be 1. So shape manipulation is a very simple concept that we can use in the NumPy, and it's very easy to do this. You just need to remember, whenever whatever you are going to reshape, that should be a product. Okay, means whatever the product comes, the multiplication come, that should be the number of elements that you are the number of elements, the items available in that particular array. Let's take one more example. Suppose if I say I am having the numbers, I can say, let's say I am having the NumPy array of a range of 15. That means the number of elements are available are 15, 1 to 15. So if I want how much that we can reshape, it can be reshaped into 5 cross 3, means 5 row and 3 column, 3 cross 5, that means the 3 rows and 5 columns. It can be reshaped into 15 cross 1, that means say the 15 rows with only 1 column. It can be reshaped into 1 cross 15, that means the 1 rows and the 15 columns, 15 rows and 1 column, 1 rows and 15 columns. All right, and if I say something like some more numbers, if you suppose 3 cross 3 cross 3, that means that 27 items are available. Okay, so this is a 3-dimensional array. So if you are having a 27 number of items available, you can reshape it into particular this dimension. So 1 dimension can also be increase, 1 dimension can also be increased, because if you make a product of some something like, how you can make a product of multiply, that can be a product of 3, but here it can be possible. So if you say it will create 3-dimension array into single one, okay, and each contain 2 dimension. Okay, so something this is also possible, but the main focus that you need to focus on whenever you are manipulating the shape, okay, it should be a product. The second come here, what are the some of the method that we can use to reshape it? A very simple method that we basically use to reshape a particular array is the reshape. Okay, so by passing here the number of rows and columns, you can reshape a particular array. It doesn't matter, it should be a flattened array, it can be a multi-dimension array, and you want to reshape it once again. Okay, and suppose there is a array available, you can reshape into, and if you want to, there is one more function, it's a revel function. Okay, it can be flatten the array from that particular multi-dimensions, 2 dimension or the single dimension. Also means there are something that means some methods, that means if you want to transpose a matrix, if you want to transpose a matrix, you can use the t of, with dot, okay, this t attribute, okay, with dot, something like a dot t, so it will transpose your array. All right. And if you want to resize an array, what you can do, you can use the resize method. If you want to resize an array from one to another, suppose there is an array available, okay, there is an array, let's say the array will look like 2806 and 4511 8936, and suppose this is your array, numpy array a. And when you use the method or function, when you use a method or function that says the resize, something like this, and we know the number of element is 4 cross 3, 4 rows, 3 rows, 3 cross 4, the number of element is 12, and I want to resize into the different format. Suppose I want to resize into 2 6, that means 2 into 6 is once again the 12. I want to resize into 2 rows and the 6 column. You can simply type here 2 rows and 6 columns, so it will be resizes into that particular format. Okay, so let's do a little bit practical and then we will try to do the same. Suppose in my here, let me use here. So how I can do this? Let me create an array. I'm going to create an array. Let's say my array is of np.array numpy array. Okay, and I'm going to use here, let's say this will be 2 8 0 6, okay, and here the second one I will use, it's 4 5, let's say 1 1, and one more I will take, let's say 8 9 3 and 6. So this is the something like, it's the, if you multiply this is the 3 rows and 4 columns, the 3 rows and 4 columns, it will become the 12. Okay, now if I print it, it will give me what happened, okay, yeah, you need to make it multi-dimension by like this, so here like this. Okay, so when I print it, it will give me the multi-dimension. Now if I want to reshape it, the you can simply use means a dot reshape. I want to reshape into, it's a 3 um, cross 4. Let me I want to reshape it 6 cross 2 because the multiplication is 2 here, so it will create a 6 rows and the 2 columns. Okay, and you can use the shape function. It means if you want to use the shape function, we are using it in some of our last example. Since the last example we are using it, suppose I'm going to use here, let's say delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, and let me use here, suppose I am having a array np dot a range, okay, is a range of, let's say 27. Okay, and 27 can be reshaped into 9 cross 3, okay, something like this. And if you try to print the a, it will print you this, okay, 9 cross 3, sorry, 9 cross 3 here, it will print something like the 9 rows and 3 columns. The same thing if you want to exchange with the 3 and with the 9, so it will, once again you will have the 9 rows and the 3 columns. Now what happen if I want to something like this? Okay, see, it will create the multi-dimensional array, that means 0 1 and 2 each containing 3 cross 3. Okay, and suppose if you want to flatten it, you can simply use a dot revel. Okay, a dot revel, when you do this, it will flatten everything, means everything is now in the one dimension. Now once again, if you want to reshape it, you can use the reshape function. Okay, and suppose let's say I want to reshape it once again. I want to reshape a dot reshape into, let's say, 9 by 3, and it will print something like this. Okay, now suppose if I want to perform the transpose, so what I can do, I can a dot t will print it, it will transpose everything. Okay, it will, because the array is originally this one, array is originally this one, so it is transposing the 3 dimension. Each of this particular array is transposed. Okay, each of this particular array is transposed in a different format. So this is how you can do this, and you can use the shape method, shape attribute, to find the shape of the particular array. So I hope you like this. And reshaping is very simple. You just need to focus on the product, means the multiplication, and you can reshape it into whenever you multiply the rows and column, that should be that number of items. So please friends, go through this tutorial, and if you like this video, okay, I request you to subscribe and press the bell icon, so that you will get more these type of videos available. So friends, thanks for watching it.